Hello and welcome to all. My name is FBX Low/Slash 37 and in this video I'm going to talk about the new Lady Chef. We are going to see a skill that turns you immortal, power-ups that destroy entire armies, the new best starter weapon, some buff synergies, and to conclude, I will determine if she is worth her price. Plus, you should stay till the end because I will be giving away some skins of this new hero. I will explain it later. Before we start, I must tell you two things. The first one is that I'm doing this video in English because it's one of the requirements of the Content Creator Incentive Program. So remember that you have Spanish subtitles checked personally by myself and an AI automatic translated voiceover in the audio settings. For the rest, I hope you understand me and I'm sorry if my English is a bit broken. Anyways, the second thing is that if anyone is returning to the game, please help me by putting my code so that I can complete this event. Well, now we can continue and I'm going to start by analyzing the hero stats. At the first level, she has 5 health, 5 armor, later it upgrades to a 6-6, which is like the average. Also, she has the average energy and speed, whereas she deals 4 of damage per hand. This is not very good, but it isn't either very bad. Now, her important part is the skill. As I said before, it's very important to emphasize how good this skill is. First, she throws her pot that bounces, dealing 12 damage each shockwave. But this introduces us to her concept, the thing that characterizes her. The foodies goodies, as I call them. The entire concept of these characters runs around temporal buffies. Her skill introduces us the stew. By the way, when upgraded, she eats one of these immediately after casting her skill. This stews provokes us to throw utensils that deal half of the damage of the weapon we are attacking with. It's important to note that it has a little cooldown that can be reduced with the faster attack buff. At the same time, she has a bar that she can fill by attacking or consuming ingredients, and when it's at full charge, it enhances the skill by spawning golden stews. These ones are the broken thing of this character. They do everything I have said before and also grants invulnerability during 5 seconds. Now take into account that it spawns around 5 stews, so if well managed that can grant 25 seconds of invulnerability. And of course, cycle this skill. I haven't tried it yet, but I can assure you it will be very good on bare hand achievements. Apart from that, we can note that her mentor's upgrade isn't really that good, as it only doubles the amount of stews produced. This is pretty much useless because these stews despawn after 20 seconds, so you can only have around 25 seconds of immortality, as I have said before, which hey, at least it works. Moving on to her passive, it is pretty decent. It gives us new ingredients when we defeat enemies. These new ingredients are, first, the meat, one of the best ones, that while hitting an enemy may generate shockwaves that deals a bit of damage and also knocks back the enemies. Then we have the mineral that creates 4 stones that circle around the character, dealing damage to projectiles and blocking enemies. Wait. After that, I can introduce you the mushroom. This one tries to charm nearby enemies every 2 seconds. If you succeed to do so, you will have a lovable companion that you can basically kill like a traitor. Finally, you have the broccoli that launches 3 spikes when hitting an enemy. So, what do all of these have in common? The answer is simple. They are perfect for crowd control, which means they have enough damage to kill entire waves of enemies. These foodies goofies stay only for a little while, but they deal a great damage. Not specifically area damage, but they are very good on clearing waves. The only unconcerning problem is that they don't provide any defense, but that leads us to our next part, her starter weapon. It has been a long time since I have seen a weapon like this. It is like the perfect starter weapon. I say this based on my experience, in which I tried this new hero on the dungeon, specifically in Apocalyptic Void mode, and I actually beat it. Not only with the main weapon, but also the base version. The main feature of this weapon is both their melee and long range mode. This makes the character become very versatile and gives also the defense that it lacked before. This weapon, by the way, deals 9 of damage, only consuming 2 energy per shot, which is a very positive trait. The reason this weapon works so well is because it matches up with the skill set of this character. For example, the combination between the stews and the melee version can provide you with both a good offense with the utensils being triggered by the attacks, and also a great defense because of the spatula itself. I could clearly state that this is one of the best starter weapons in the game. Now, as for the buff synergies, I will tell a few. The most important buff to me while having this character is the shotgun buff. This one adds 1 unity to every of the single power-ups we have seen previously, like the forks and knives, the vegetable spikes, or the rocks. Another buff that you should prioritize is the laser upgrade. This one affects the shockwaves created by both the mid and the pot range. By the way, the combo buff does not affect neither her skill nor her passive. As I said before, you can also use the fire rate buff to reduce the cooldown between forks and knives, or the bouncing bullets buff. So in the end, is this character really worth it? My answer is yes. As I have been trying her for a while, I have had a lot of fun and realized how good she is. Specifically, she is way better on normal level modes, but also on badass, on void, or whatever. In bosses, she is not that good, yet she doesn't fall off. In boss rush, she's a little bit weak, but very strong against the bosses that summons their minions, mostly because she lacks of the ingredients, and also needs a weapon that matches her playstyle. Anyways, I will definitely recommend you to get it as soon as you can and play it. Now that we are getting near to the end of the video, I'm going to talk you about the giveaway. I will only do this giveaway if we first reach 1000 visits. If we get up to that milestone, I will be gifting 2 fuchsia skins, which are from this hero, of course. But also, if we reach 10,000 visits, I will be gifting 5 of these skins. For participating, you will need to comment your thoughts on the new hero and your Soul Knight UID, so that I can send you the rewards. I will close the submissions after the first week of August, and I will upload a video telling the winners, so I would recommend you to stay tuned and subscribe to my channel, as I might do more giveaways during this month. Finally, I hope you liked the video, and that's all for today. FBX Lodas 37.